Alright, this one here is probably the closest example I have to the original way the guns were. The receivers were left in white, like this. This is Spandau 1889. It's quite older. And it has German markings on it. And if you look, there's an S. The S stamped on there means Spitzer bullets, or the larger diameter bullets. In general, that's what it's all about. There's also a little Z, which I've never seen before. I don't know what the Z stands for. And like I said, the typical Mannlicher design. And you'll tell, and we'll go over this, there's still the little button here, and this is open, where the other ones have a plate over the bottom of this once they were modified. And also there's a little notch milled in there. So this one still takes the original ammo. And it loads just like that, just like all your Mannlichers. And you'd strip the 5 rounds off, and then the clip drops out the bottom. Pretty basic. Now there's a lot of confusion and stuff with these guns, whether or not they have the larger diameter bore size or not. It's best to slug the barrel and everything else. And but all the ones I've seen have an S on the receiver, which means that they've been converted or rebarreled to the Spitzer ammo, which has a larger diameter bullet. Now we'll go and take a look at this one here. Still has the German markings on it. And a lot of them you'll find have been reblued. That means they've been re-arsenaled. So when they re-arsenaled them, they reblued the receiver, and it's no longer in the white like the originals were. Okay? So this gun may have been rebarreled or something. This one here has been totally redone. Again, we have an S on the receiver. This is a Danzig 1891. And the difference in the modifications were, if you look here on the receiver, they added a plate, like it's either spot welded and that on there, where on this gun it's not there. And also inside here is a spring-loaded lip. Okay, and this lip is so when you load the cartridges one by one or with a stripper clip, okay, that lip retains the cartridge. There's no need for the in-block clip, and then the gun will cycle like that. You can load them singly, or you can load them with a stripper clip. And this has been modified so the stripper clip can push down in there. They cut this out and put this little spring-loaded, like a magazine lip in there, and then the bottom will be covered with this plate so dirt and debris can't get in. And the button also, you can notice, as compared to this, the button that releases the in-block clip has also been removed. I believe this is the modification, the 88/15 it's called. And we'll also take a look. I think I noticed the sights are different. Yes. Okay, this goes up to 20. This is the 18. This is the older sights. This older sight here must have been for the older ammunition. I guess this older ammunition just kind of kicked out around 2,000 feet per second, which the 8mm ammunition, more modern, I think is a lot faster than that, a lot more power behind it. So we have different sights also. Okay, and this is where it comes into question, is it safe shooting modern surplus ammo in these guns? First thing is you'd have to check your bore, make sure you have the bore the right size. I know I checked this one and that one, the other one that was modified for the stripper clips, and they're both 324. This one I haven't checked yet, but that's basically the difference. Now, where you find another variant and difference is on this gun. This gun went to Turkey. And you'll find a lot of these. And you can see it's been re-arsenaled, so the receiver's been re-blued. And you'll find, you can barely see it there, the crescent moon on the receiver, also with an S. This is a Danzig 1991, so they're both. Now, if we look at the sights, they replaced the sights with Arabic or numerals on there in their own, and there'll be proof marks, and the crescent moon will be on them. And basically, that's the difference of your three sights. It's probably an older sight for the older ammo, one upgraded for the more modern ammo, and then these Turkish, there's a lot of these guns that went to Turkey and were imported that'll have Turkish markings on them. Now, the problem with these guns is over the years, they weren't very valuable guns. A lot of parts been switched around, different parts and pieces, and there's a couple other variations of this that were made for China and basically doesn't have the barrel jacket. I'll do a video on disassembling one of these guns, and we'll take a good look at them from the inside, but I'll do that separately. But this is basically your three different variations of this weapon. And like I said, if you're going to shoot these, I forgot to tell you, there's the, you can see here the notch. They also, when they put this magazine conversion, they milled a little round notch into these, which isn't on the original one. When you shoot these, you should slug your bore. And I know I did a video where I was shooting more modern, high-powered ammo in it. I've been doing some research, and they kind of said that you shouldn't do that. The metallurgy in that, plus the original ammo wasn't as powerful as the more modern ammunition. So I'm going to probably have to rethink that and redo a little, get a little more info on reloading. Also, I almost forgot also, on that receiver modification, another point, bear with me. You see where this is, they put a little notch in there so your thumb, it's also been milled. This is for the nose of the bullet. There's a little groove there, which is not on the original receiver. And basically that's your difference between the two guns. And you'll find these in all kinds of different states. A lot of these guns were converted into sporting guns by the gunsmiths in Europe. You'll find this action in a sporting configuration. But that's kind of my overview. Basically, I didn't cover all of it, but give you an idea of the variations and what to look for in this gun.